Why would I listen to you?
Wow, these pears are grown in Argentina, packed in Thailand, and then shipped to the US? That's so horrible, is what you would think if you didn't use your brain. So I guess the argument here is that global trade is bad and inefficient, and instead you should have autarky? I guess that's it. Now, this is just genuinely ridiculous, and it shows how little communists actually understand about the most basic of economic principles. Like, if you ever want to have fun, just go ask a communist what a CEO is. That's hilarious. So, here's what's happening, right? You have Argentina, which is an economy largely dependent upon agriculture and a climate and people who are good with agriculture. They produce pears which are better than like the US's pears, for example. They're bigger, they taste better. They produce all these pears, right? And then they ship them to Thailand, which has the juice that you put the pears in. Instead of shipping the juice from Thailand, they ship the pears to Thailand. And one of the good things about shipping them to Thailand rather than shipping the juice from Thailand to Argentina is that the pears actually ripen after you pick them. You're not supposed to leave them on the tree. They take 1 to 2 weeks to ripen, which is about how long it takes you to send the pears to Thailand. Thailand produces the juice that you put the pears in because that juice is really popular in that area of the world. And then they can ship the packed pears to wherever they're going. In this case, it's the United States. So what's the communist answer to this? You just do everything in the US and just abandon Argentina's agriculture and just put them out of jobs? Is that what you do? You just pick the pears in Argentina and then pay to store them in facilities, just keep them there for several weeks instead of just hitching them on a ride that's already going to Thailand. Make facilities in Argentina to produce the juice, which you're not even going to be producing that much, especially compared to how much Thailand produces, because in Thailand they're not just using it for the pears. And then also put the packaging facilities in Argentina, because why not? I would joke and say communists hate poor people, but this guy unironically jokes about genocide on his account and justifies genocide, so it's not a joke in this case.